Oh, good day to you. I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
See if I can upgrade this. Nope. Could use some of these.
Well, Ed's still up to his old ways, is he? Even the demons don't know what to do with him, hmm? God, my sides ache. Back in my younger years, I had the strength of an ox. The miners would always ask me to clear out the bear bugs, which I pummeled with my bare hands. But even I couldn't beat them. So, I lobbed them into the lava pits.
I kind of like this new interpretation of Baldwin here. Again, it's still all the same lines, but with stuff like that, it makes sense for him not to be saying it all just angry and pissed off for no reason. He's kind of a gruff old man, but he's still got a lighter side to him, more so than his counterpart, Ed in the mines. And I think that's a nice contrast, and just a little tweak that's well appreciated, at least for me.
I'm pretty strong myself, but even I don't compare to Ed. He's a beast, I tell you. The man must eat dragon tails and wrestle stones. If you heed my advice, you'll avoid crossing him. I reckon he'd prove a lot more trouble than most demons.
I mean, this is a old man who's been through it, who's lived quite a life, and he's got to show his tough side, but he definitely has a softer one to him. So I like it.
Deep inside Stonefang Mine is an ancient dragon burial ground. The bones of the dragons exude ore. Deep inside Stonefang Mine is an ancient bones of the dragons. Do come back alive. I need your business.
Well, you found yourself a demon soul, did you? I'm impressed. Yes, indeed I am. Stay the path, and you will soon be a monster yourself. Can't you see? You've fallen for their trap. Well, you found yourself... I'm impressed. Stay the path. Can't you see?
Back in the time that I lived below Latria Castle, King Alan left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow. Soon, the land was ravaged by soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived. Have you heard? If you are attacked by a demon, you will lose your humanity. What a horrible thought. Just what would happen then? I simply cannot fathom it. Mbasa. Mbasa.
And Umbasity.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me. I keep the candles lit and serve. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Okay, got 6 levels here.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Let's see. Okay, that looks like a fair balance right now.
Art thou? May thy strength help.
Use one of these. And one more, little one. Okay.
Thou
Should be able to
seek,
level
then
up again.
touch the demon. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art thou finished? May thy strength.
Let's go look around, see if I missed anybody. I feel like I did. Yes, I did. I missed this jerk.
Are you here to face the demons? If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from his cell in Latria. I will help you, however I can. I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone. Master Frake is a great man who has systemized the magic of the soul arts to make it possible for human imitation. By observing the state of Boletaria and the demons within it, he is likely to pave the way for greater things. All the more reason that I must meet Master Frake as soon as possible. Me? Of course I made my best effort to free Master Frake. But I had not the strength, it's as simple as that. Besides, if I myself were captured, who would stand here and recruit rescuers?
Uh-huh. This is Frake's apprentice.
Besides, if I myself were captured.
Now, I'm not going to be going or doing any of these, but he does teach some entry-level magics. I'm not going to be using any of them, but let's go ahead and read them, because why not? Soul Arrow, standard magic. Fires a soul arrow. Soul arrows inflict magic damage, making them effective against targets that are resistant to physical attacks, such as metal armor and hard scales. Flame Toss emits a stream of flame, explodes upon impact, inflicting the fire damage to the target, often the first spell learned by aspiring magicians. Enchant Weapon, advanced magic. Use catalyst equipped in the left hand, enchant weapon equipped in the right. Enchanted weapons have magical properties, making them more effective at inflicting damage to metal armor and hard scales, which are normally resistant to physical attacks. Familiar's Prank, support magic. Emits a loud sound in a separate location. Has no direct effect on foes and thus requires imagination to be applied to sound effect. Pun. What it does is just generates a noise in different spots, and it can distract enemies. Cloak. Support magic. Mask the caster's presence, make it easier to sneak up on enemies from behind or to flee unnoticed. Protection. Advanced magic reduces damage taken, only effective against physical attacks. Water Veil. Support magic. Blankets the caster in a liquid membrane, reduces damage taken from fire. Fire is a common form of attack, whether magical or otherwise, making this magic quite broadly useful. And back to Solar.
I see. Suit yourself. Just ensure that you...
Oh.
Are you begging for a magic lesson? I see. Suit yourself. Just ensure that you rescue Sage Frake as quickly as possible.
Now, let's suicide and head to the next area. long staircase. In the original leaked footage for Elden Ring, there's a area vaguely reminiscent of this. So I'm curious. I'm certain that's gotta be some sort of temple. I'm hopeful it's gonna have some homages to Demon Souls. I mean, Dark Souls 3 had plenty, so I would not be surprised if they did. I mean, it even has similar color palette. But of course, it was blurry off-screen footage. And speaking of Tower of Latria, touch Archstone of the Tower Queen. Tower of Latria, Prison of Hope. Latria, land of the Queen's ivory tower. A vengeful old man claimed the Queen's life and imprisoned any remaining royalty. The prison echoes with the resentful cries of its inmates, tormented by their inhuman guards. And here we are. In a thankfully open cell. I really like how this particular archstone has got some sort of prisoner who keeled over and died holding it. Spiky torture chair, great. Those are not harmless. They will kill you. First moment. Prison of Hope, West 3rd floor. Now, first major enemy. Everyone's favorite Dungeons and Dragons style Mind Flayer. Now, they're a lot closer. Let's let them get in the light. They're a lot closer to their Dungeons and Dragons style design than they were in the original Demon Souls. For the most part, they're pretty accurate, except the ones from the PS3 version had all their tentacles splayed backwards and their beaks visible, while these ones, the tentacles are, half of them are facing down while the other half face backwards, and it looks again, more like a classic Dungeons and Dragons Mind Flayer. I really like both designs. The other one is a little more unique because you don't really see that often, but I really appreciate all the detail in this one. I like the color pattern that looks like a real octopus, and then you can see all the little suckers and everything on its tentacles. I'm sure it's got a beak in there if I can get in and look. Yep, I can see it barely, just barely in that light that's being cast off of its bell. Which is where the bell-ringing maidens from Bloodborne get the same sound effect. Though I believe they use a different one here. And I appreciate that the bell has a molded octopus Mind Flayer design on it. It's really cool. And they have a pretty much couple methods of attack. Oh god. Thankfully, if you're upgraded enough, they don't stand much of a chance against a half-decent weapon. Renowned Warrior Soul. Thing to note is the green electric ball they shoot. If it hits you, you will be stunned and held in place for a few seconds. And then right after, they will run straight at you to do a grab attack. However, even if it doesn't hit you, they will run at you to attempt to do a grab attack. This is a fantastic opening. As long as you stay out of the way, and then go ahead and attack. These are just prisoner enemies. Stock. A large rapier. Rapiers boast great damage despite their narrow attack range, performing well against metal armor and hard scales in particular. However, they are easily parried and do little to break an enemy's guard. They also permit the wielder to attack even with the shield raised, but are better used for parrying rather than blocking when wielded in the left hand. So, these are really great because they have a larger parry window than most shields, like the kite shield here. If you're someone who does a dex build and all that, and are really good at parrying, it's very important to learn your parry timing, and this gives you a nice leeway. Mercury Stone Shard. Shard of melted poisonous ore. Reinforces thrusting swords, curved swords, spears, et al. Mercury Stone imbues weapons with deadly poison. Weapons can be reinforced up to level 5, rationed to prisoners in Latria in minuscule quantities. Let's see. What's the way forward? Okay. Prison of Hope, 3rd floor, Selkie. Wizard shoes, gloves, clothes, and catalyst. A rugged cloth vest worn by sanctioned magicians. Thick gloves with intricate metallic decorations worn by sanctioned magicians. Functional shoes suited for stone floors worn by sanctioned magicians. I wonder if I can wear that to just boost a little defense. Yeah, same rule. Wait, I shouldn't be walking by this. Now, for the most part, these prisoners are the same as they were on the PS3 version, except in the PS3 version they were all heavily bearded up. Like they've been here a while. Here, none of them have beards. Okay, where am I supposed to go again? This place is dark and a little confusing, and a reason why it's somewhat infamous. Oh wait, I was supposed to go down that hallway. Of course. Got turned around. Oh. First, death goes to, well, first non-planned death goes to, Mind Flare. Of course. See, you let those prisoners out and they just attack you. Yeah, they also have that soul arrow. Come on. Oh no. See? This is the grab attack I was talking about. Oh, I'm alive. Didn't expect that. Living on the edge there. And there's my souls. Age Spice. They changed some item names for this version of the game. This used to be called Old Spice. I kinda wish they kept that because it's a fun, dumb joke. And the sticky white slime used to be sticky white stuff. Make your own jokes that I am also making with you. Aged Spice. An aged spice with an acutely sweet aroma, consumed to replenish a large amount of MP. Concocted by mixing various fermented ingredients, banned in some regions throughout history for its pungency and association with unsavory brewers. If you're not careful, these guys will push you right off these ledges. Some of them are kind of harmless, but it's best not to take a chance. Now, I need a bow equipped in order to shoot that guy down. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be getting it. At least not right now. Oh, I've been sighted, so I'm gonna deal with the Mind Flayer first. Oh. Oh, goddamn. I thought I was safe. I was too close still. Figures that I'd be diving first to the most infamous area in this game. Or one of them. The general mood and horror vibe and atmosphere of Tower of Latria is one of Hidetaka Miyazaki's main inspirations for Bloodborne. And you can understand why after being here for only a short while. It's dark, it's spooky, you got octopus tentacle things coming after you. What's not to love? Come and get me. Not like that. Get what you wish for. Come on. Silver coronet. Okay. Now relatively safe. Moonlight Stone Shard. A shard of ore which glows with moonlight. Reinforces straight swords, curved swords, axes, hammers, and the like. Abuse weapons with a powerful magic effect. Weapons can be reinforced by moonlight stones up to level 5. Oh, and the silver coronet. A crown crafted with silver. A decorative piece bestowed only to magicians of this distinguished Yormedar school. Enchanted by a special rite that increases the wearer's maximum MP. Unfortunately, no use for that, since I'm not using magic.